Anyway, Bruno. He's not really my favorite player in the world, but it is what
Oh,
it is.
he's your arch enemy, bro. He's your arch enemy.
I can't front too much with that prick. But anyway, then the front is where it gets for me. Listen, I'm going out front three. I'm not even front. I'm going out front three. I'm going Salah for obvious reasons. The MVP of the Prem this season, hands down. And then Bobby and Mane have been doing their thing, man. Even though the performances haven't really been there too tough with Mane, he's got 5 goals, isn't it? You can't argue. That.
You actually caught me off guard.
You can't argue that. And then Bobby's. I think Bobby's on 4 or 5 as well. And then as a unit as well, I want this team to be able to like kick the ball together. And I'm going for balance, innit? I don't want my man just standing in the box waiting for that to happen.
I'm going for banter.
I'm going.
Yes, people, welcome bloody back to Jamie Vardy's favourite show, Weird and Wonderful people. Welcome. Ishmael, what are you telling me, brother?
Bro, I'm good. We've been chatting a lot today, man. I've been catching.
Yeah, it's been nice.
Some jokes with you about the game.
It was just general chit chat, but we can talk as much as we want off camera, but when it comes to the, you know what I mean, the silver screen of our of Weird and Wonderful, like it gets a different energy. The pressures up. And yeah, man, look, people, for like if you're joining us and you're unfamiliar with what we're doing right now, it is the run up to the big game on Sunday. United host Liverpool at Old Trafford, and yeah, man, as you can tell, it's our first. Was our second? Is it our second derby? How many have you had?
Third. We started on one, then we had the other one.
Yeah, third.
And
a
draw. It's a draw. I got a dub in the last one. Bro,
even though you in the FA Cup.
Oh yeah, 4th one then. All right, cool. I'll give you that.
We've had a few. But anyway, look, we're here.
First of all, people, you know what to do.
Yeah. Like,
share, subscribe. You know who to tell. Don't tell Jamie Vardy because he already knows about us.
Yeah.
Tell everyone else in it. Tell everyone else. But yeah, we're here for the combined 11.
Jamie Vardy, why am I bringing him up?
Oi, put you out in a spliff on the weekend. But yeah, we're here for the combined 11. Listen, just quickly though, how are you feeling about the game? Because for me, it's a bit of a mad one. I'm mad confident, but at the same time, if you lot go and beat us, I won't be surprised. It's a bit of a sticky one. I know what Ollie's judge is like sometimes when the chips are down. So what you saying about the game?
Do you know what? I've been thinking about this a lot recently. As you can tell, Ishmael, like on Monday Night Wonderful, it was a different me. I feel like I've been changed.
I was rattled, man. That was the turning point, bro. That was a turning point.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. Well, it's still early to say. Like, I haven't fully, like, I'm not Ollie out, but like this is the closest I've been to being like, I don't know if he's the right man.
Your toes in the water, innit? Your toes in
the water. We were saying this off camera, like Ollie. This is what Ollie lives for, man. He lives for this shit. He likes to ramp up the pressure on himself, and then yeah, when the chips are down, he's the sort of guy like just kind of. It's the same as the way he was as a player. Like, comes on losing cause, lost cause, lost. He'll come on during when the game's done. Fergie's like, all right, go on, Ollie, get a run out, see what you can do.
Yeah.
And he'll just get 4 goals against. Was it 5 goals against Ipswich or something? Like, he'll get the winning goal in the Champions League final. He loves these clutch moments. He creates these clutch moments for himself. And obviously, this isn't one that I necessarily want or embrace. But look, it's Man United, and it is Man United versus Liverpool at the end of the day. And when it's these high stakes games, when everything's on the line, when it's reputation, history, rivalry, everything on the line.
Job as well. Man, the job's on the line.
The thing is with Ollie, yeah, he's such a club man. Yeah, he will literally do anything for Man United. I don't even think he's thinking about like
I think he needs to
what a loss will do to Man United rather than what a loss would do to his career right now. That's just the way I think he moves. But yeah, man, massive game on Sunday. You're not confident. I've got nothing to lose now. Do you know what I mean?
I'm confident, but at the same time, I'm expecting a mad one as well. But I can see a mad thing happening. But listen, with how you lot have been doing this season, we'll get on to the combined 11s in a second. But
Form goes out the window, Derby Day though, Ishmael. You know that. You know
It's
that.
true. It's true. It's true.
You've
It's
been
true.
around
It's
the
true.
park enough times.
It's true,
Around the
bro.
block.
It's true. But you man are looking to lock the game off. I'm hearing as well. So the game might
I don't think we can, fam. I don't. Ishmael, tell me what that would look like.
Bro, mad.
What?
Mad.
No, but mate, we can't defend though. That's the thing. We can't defend. Like you're telling me we're gonna what? Put McFred and who? Who else? Who else? Who else can we? We haven't got enough defensive depth to be able to just say, okay, cool, we're gonna shut this game down. Like we're gonna what with Maguire and Lindelof at the back. Come on, man.
Come on, all season and that. Come on,
We
man.
can't. If we go into this game trying to hold on to a 0-0, let's just say like it's done.
Bro, Salah will have other things to say about it. But listen, let's get on to it. Let's start. Run through your combined 11, 1 to 11. I'll do mine, and then we'll kind of.
There's a couple.
We'll try and find some sort of agreement. But yeah, go on.
This isn't a chesty 11, yeah. This isn't like I'll put like. There's a couple options basically. I'm leaving it up. This is where the discussion comes in. There's a couple that I'm not discussing.
Just quickly. What's the criteria? Are we saying current form, players that are fit right now, players that have played this season? Like,
I think we go on current form. I think that's what I based mine on. In terms of just like form from the start of the season. From the start of the season.
Yeah, bless.
So come on 11 from this season, and we can even look at it and be like, what would we change if we were looking at the overall 11?
Guys, we've been agreeing so far, but let's. I don't really think
okay, cool.
too much. Go on.
So straight up in goal, there's an option of 2 players, Alisson and De Gea. I think in terms of looking at like, okay, cool, Alisson's done pretty well this season, but I think De Gea, it's just hard to even fucking credit any Man United player right now because they're all doing so dead. But for him to get man of the match against Leicester, concede 4 goals, he's still every game putting in a shift. I had to put him in there. So that one's up for debate, Alisson and De Gea. The ones that aren't, I put Trent and Matip in already. And I've got next to Matip, I'll probably say Varane or Virgil. I haven't actually been that impressed with Virgil. And then at left back, I've got Shaw or Robertson. I think that's up for debate. And then in midfield, I'll put Pogba, Fabinho. And then in the attacking 3 positions in front of them, I've got Salah, Fernandes. Bruv, just from that goal on Sunday, it's Mane or Rashford. Mane's been
you're rude. You're rude, fam.
Just from that one goal, I put him.
You're rude.
But it's annoying because if Salah played off the left, Greenwood's getting in there. But I think Greenwood's got. For me, Greenwood doesn't play off the left-hand side, but I think for me,
let's not do square.
I'm not forcing it in. I'm not going to force it in. But I think people who play on the left, Mane or Rashford for me. Sancho's not really done enough. I can't even.
Bro, you can even stick a little Jota in there, because I know you're going to want to put your man up front. Even a little Jota on the left could. Anyway, we'll get
left up for grabs, basically. Left up for grabs. We can debate that, and then up front, I got Ronaldo.
Not Sancho. That's all I'm saying. It's definitely.
This season, I can't put Sancho in, bro.
He ain't touching nothing. He's not getting it anywhere near it. But yeah, you know what? I thought we might disagree a little bit more than that. To be honest, there's a couple.
Just a quick one, yeah.
I'm a bit like. There's a couple I'm a bit like. But I'll go through mine anyway. Then we can really chop it up. So I'm going Alisson in goal. I know De Gea's made a little bit of a comeback this season, but. No, still Alisson is for me undisputed best goalkeeper in the league. Like, I think a lot of the stuff he does is just a level above. That's my personal opinion. I can hear De Gea though. De Gea, you know what?
Level above is a bit harsh. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say either a level above either. I think overall game, like, I don't know. I think maybe Alisson comes across a bit more mature, a bit more like in control of what's going on there. Whereas De Gea, I think he just does mad saves, like shots that should go in the back of the net don't with De Gea. Alisson just one-on-one, I think he's just so hard to get past.
Yeah, he just does the basics. He does the basics really better than pretty much everyone else. But yeah, I said that one. I can hear a debate on that. For me, my back 4, Trent undisputed, Matip undisputed as well, like undisputed.
Yeah. This is where it's
I'm still going Virgil. I'm still going Virgil, even though he's not been back to. I'd say he's like 80%, maybe even 75% at the moment. I think him and Matip have actually been like a solid duo for us for the most part.
Matip,
other than this season, I can't argue with that, bro. I can't argue that at all. Apart from the game last night and maybe the Brentford game, I think they've been pretty solid all season. Left back.
Mate, on the game last night, just quickly, the Virgil.
I know what you're gonna say. I know what you're gonna. The Griezmann go in it.
Bro, he didn't even get close to him. Like, and
Well, we did it
I
twice.
was like,
He spun him. He spun him twice. He was like, "Okay, let me take you back round again." Like
yeah,
that. Yeah.
so that
It
for
was
me
peak.
is
It was
another.
peak.
That's another
Bro, it was
little
peak.
bit of a
It was
red
peak.
flag
It
with
was peak.
Virgil.
But we'll chop it up a bit more. For me, left back, no way has this been Robertson's best season at all. I think he's probably been better for country than club. He's done a couple. He's had a couple great performances for Scotland. For us, not so much. But I still think Shaw's been dead too. So I think Robertson's probably been the least dead out of the two. Midfield was a bit of a tricky one. Normally I would go 4-3-3, but I think just because we've not really had a solid midfield three this season, so I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm actually gonna have to agree with you. You know, I'm gonna have to go Pogba just because of the way he was balling out first few games.
Seven assists he's on.
He's gone quiet since. We're not gonna let him off.
He should have been on the left wing, bruv. He should have been left wing.
Wing back. Listen, he's gone quiet recently. We won't let him get away with that. But Thiago's been injured. Harvey, you know what? If Harvey Elliott had not picked up that injury, he'd be knocking on a couple of doors. He'd be knocking
I was going to say that. I was going to say that.
But I can't front. Not Hendo. Fab and Pogba as the two DMs, and Bruno's Bruno, innit? He does what he does.
He's still he's living off that hat trick in the first game a little bit, and also the assist in the.
Has he scored since?
Yeah,
he scored since. I don't think he has it though, because he missed the pen against.
He's got 4 goals. I know that.
He was the other one against Newcastle.
Yeah,
he scored one against Newcastle. I think he did. But anyway, Bruno's Bruno. He's not really my favorite player in the world, but it is
he's your arch enemy, bro.
I can't front too much with that prick. But anyway, then the front is where it gets for me. Listen, I'm going out front three. I'm not even front. I'm going off front three. I'm going Salah for obvious reasons. The MVP of the Premier this season, hands down. And then Bobby and Mane have been doing their thing, man. Even though the performances haven't really been there too tough with Mane, he's got 5 goals, isn't it? You can't argue that.
You actually caught me off guard.
You can't argue that. And then Bobby's. I think Bobby's on 4 or 5 as well. And then as a unit as well, I want the team to be able to like kick the ball together. And I'm going for balance, innit? I don't want my man just standing in the box waiting for that to happen.
Go for banter.
I'm going front three, innit? So yeah, let's go. Let's chop this thing up. Bro.
Okay, cool. Well, let's go through what we've aligned on. So
just quickly, is there one? Obviously, I think I know what you're going to say, but is there one glaring position where you think this guy's had a fucking mare? He's just
Firmino.
But yeah, is that what you're saying?
He's been doing nothing all season. He's got a hat trick against Watford.
Bro, he scored in the opening day against Norwich, then he got injured, then he's come back with banging it. Bobby.
Okay. Right, well, I mean, he's got a hat trick on the weekend, so it's a bit of a recency bias, I think. I think you can't not have Ronaldo in there. Even though United haven't been picking up results recently, like he's easily had more of an impact, and he's easily been the better player out of him. It's a no-brainer who you're putting in a combined 11 if you're going to try and win the game.
We'll see. We'll see.
Goal scorer as well.
Let's start with the keepers because I think that's.
Yeah, for
me, it's splitting hairs almost. It's kind of splitting hairs, but I do think there's just a kind of totality to Alisson's game where he's making the saves that De Gea is making, not necessarily like of the same sort of standard, but he's making saves he shouldn't be making, and all the other stuff as well. The distribution, coming off his line early, he brings like a proper calmness to our team. Where I still think De Gea sometimes it's a bit like he's living on the edge a little bit. Some of the saves are like he's making them, but I do also feel like he's always kind of got an error in him as well. So I'm going Alisson based on that, man.
He's ironed it out, man, and also Alisson's got a clanger in him, bro.
Apart from that little period last season,
you can't be saying about David, bro. Then when the back passes, it's sus, bro. He underhits them, overhits them.
Apart from that City game last season, and when he gave Kabak
a couple times, bro. A couple times.
Kabak switch of music against Leicester. That's it. Other than that, my man he was all right last season. And obviously, he went through some mad personal stuff as well. But for me, Alisson is still the best keeper in the league. Like I'm pretty adamant on that one. So you can put De Gea in if you want to, but I really believe that Alisson is.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Well, that's completely fair. Like this isn't one I'm going to get angry about. Like I just don't think I think Alisson's had good games, but I don't think Alisson in the Man United team I don't think he makes those saves. I don't think we get the results in some of those games.
You know what? That's actually a fair point. But then if
I
you
mean,
put
it's
De
just
Gea,
like
if you put
the
De Gea
goalie
on our
we
team
need.
though,
The goalie we
our high
need, bro,
line,
is to be pulling off miracles.
but trust me.
And David De
Trust
Gea
me.
is fucking. He's
Bro, we
moving like
need
the
David,
flipping second
Goliath,
coming.
everyone in goal to save me lot right now. But
If
you
there
know
were
what?
two David De Gea's in goal,
Oh, yeah, if you know, you know. But listen, thing is though, if you put De Gea in our goal, our high line, it's peak because I don't think De Gea's coming out sweeping like
he's
the way
not that
Alisson is.
goalie. It's not that sort of goalie.
So it's gonna look a bit techie for us as well. But you know what? I'll allow you De Gea in it. I'll let you put De Gea in because I feel like
Don't be like. Remember this. Don't
bigger,
try it. Don't try.
there's bigger
This
fish
is
to
what
fry
this is
than
what I
that.
don't
If you want
care
to put
about.
De
So
Gea,
this isn't like I'm not taking this as like a little. Oh, Ishmael's been so sweet with that. That's not okay. Cool.
all right, cool. I'll put Alisson in then because I actually think I like in my chest. I think Alisson's been the better keeper this season.
I don't know. You know, I'm not angry either way. I just think it's worth. I think you kind of have to consider David De Gea. I think he's had a great season. It's hard to say great when we've lost our last game, but like
one clean sheet,
performed out of his skin though. Yeah, that's a good point. But he has like the saves that he's made have been like vintage David De Gea, and I personally welcome it because we're going to need it this season. This is
just a quick question, and then we'll try and move on. Do you think have there been any goals he's let in this season that you think he could have done a lot better on? Just looking back, even if he won the games or whatever. But
the young boys one, the equaliser, near post. He gets a hand on it and it goes in.
Yeah. But he clarks it as well, doesn't he? I think I remember if that's the one I'm thinking.
It's the reaction he flicks it.
Yeah, you do expect. You know what? You do actually kind of expect.
Yeah, it's the standards he sets, though, man.
So what are we saying then? What are we saying? Let's come to some sort of.
I think David De Gea has probably made the more outstanding saves, but only keeping one clean sheet, no clean sheets in like I can't remember how long. Like that's a marker of a good goalkeeping performance and a good defensive performance. So I think I'd have to put the blame on the Man United defense on why David De Gea is not quite getting it. But yeah, I can't argue with Alisson. Even in the Champions League the other day, like he made the save with his face and shit. Like
that there when Griezmann was through on goal. Bro, you see how high our line was?
Bro, for me, yeah, you got to win games. You got to keep clean sheets. You've got to single-handedly win points and stuff like that. That's what De Gea was doing. But now, you know, I'm not arguing that point too hard. So if you want Alisson, you can have him.
I'm saying Alisson in it because he's actually saved us points this season. But I don't know. I'm going Alisson in it. I'm gonna go Alisson in that one. Should we move on to right back in it?
We've done right back. Right back's done.
This is a quick thing. Let's speak on both of them though quickly because last season you came with a lot of crud about Wan-Bissaka, bro. A lot of crud about Trent too. So like,
I was saying Trent's not a right back.
What's been the difference this season though? Like how is because Wan-Bissaka's level has clearly fallen. And I think it's fair to say Trent's kind of reaching, if not reached his best from like a couple of seasons ago. So like, what's gone wrong with them two? Why is Wan-Bissaka not really doing it right now?
You know what? I was looking forward to seeing Wan-Bissaka in front, behind Jadon Sancho this season. I'm not saying it's Mason Greenwood's fault, but I was looking forward to that link up on the right hand side. I thought Jadon Sancho with a defender who loves to defend will give him a bit of freedom. And I think with Greenwood on the right hand side, I've not really liked Wan-Bissaka going forward this season. He's not looked like he's in any danger of finding a man with a cross. But with the way he's been playing recently, the way we picked
some of these crosses, man. Like is Dallo? I know Dallo was getting cooked by what's his name? Is it Danjuma from Villarreal, which is burning them up? But is Dallo not worth like a little run in the Prem? Like, is it?
Definitely not.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Not.
Is it?
Bro, he played so badly against Villarreal, man.
Yeah, but that was his first game in like. When was his last game before that? I can't even tell you the last time that man played.
He had played before. That wasn't his first match of the season. He played before. I think he came on.
Did he play?
He came on against Young Boys.
Oh, when Thingy got sent off. Again, though, he's coming on when you lot are down to 10 men. Like
Dallow's not there yet, man. But I'm not wasting more time on Dallow. But no, Wan-Bissaka, he's not. He was better, always better at defending. And it seems like he's, I don't know, maybe a bit of concentration. He doesn't seem like he's the same spider that we saw last season. But it's not late, man. He's young. He just needs to learn how to cross, bro. He just needs, and also learn how to make better runs. You should watch Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker's running in the Champions League yesterday. It was 10 out of 10.
You know what as well? Because Walker's not even because we were talking about this at the England game the other day. Innit? I don't think Walker's the best on the ball, innit? But a lot of the time when he's making
off the ball movement is incredible.
He's doing it as a decoy, innit? He's doing it as a decoy. He's not aiming to get the ball. Morris is looking to get space inside or whatever. I feel like Wan-Bissaka, all right, cool. You might not be the best on the ball, but like fucking intelligence, bro. Like he's making runs down fucking weird blind alleys.
He's just, I think it's just,
it's just a bit like
his footwork's not been great either. His ball's been getting stuck under his feet.
Bit clumsy, fam. Looking a bit
yeah, it's not. He's not had a great start to the season, but I don't think Man United have either. So I'm keen not to just spend too much time just dissing him. Harry Maguire.
I hear that. But bro, just
not even in this conversation, Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire don't even deserve to be discussed right now. There's no defender. Eric Bailly's ahead of him right now. It's between Bailly and Matip.
We'll get on to it in a second. Just quickly,
Bailly and Matip. Who are you picking?
We'll move on from the right backs. Just quickly, one sec. What you said?
Bailly or Matip?
Less of that, bro. Less of that. Has Bailly even played? But just quickly, is Wan-Bissaka worse at attacking than Trent is at defending? That's what I wanted to.
Hard to tell, bruv. Your team, you man don't really defend.
What? What do you mean? What does that even mean?
I don't know. It's just like when I watch you man play, you just always got the ball. Like you don't really need to.
It looks nice, isn't it? It looks nice when you got the ball in it. Possession and that patterns of play. You're used to seeing that. Yeah. Low key, you've been watching a lot of Liverpool games this season. There's a couple of times I've been messaging you. You're like, oh yeah, blah blah blah's going on. Like, wow, you're watching us like that.
I don't watch you on the weekends.
You see Rio's quote. You see Rio's quote the other day. You see Rio's. I think it might have been from last night. He was like, I hate to say it, but I actually enjoy watching Liverpool play. Patterns of play.
Why do pundits try and be so unbiased, bruv? It's so annoying.
No, but he's spitting facts. Rio's spitting facts.
I guarantee you he's not enjoyed watching them play. I guarantee it.
But he probably means compared to watching United, innit? But
but you can't enjoy it as a United fan. You can't. There's no way. It doesn't make sense. He's trying to be too on. He's trying to be too neutral.
He's Southeast, bro.
Anyway, let's move on. Wan-Bissaka, take the L.
He's not even holding bench
onto the right back position. And obviously Matip, as we both agreed on already, is making it into centre back position. Ishmael, what do you think of Matip's season so far?
Listen, Joe Matip, underrated guy. He's top.
Easy now.
This season at least, he's top 3 centre backs in the league. I think on like everything in totality, he might be a little top 5. He might be a little top 5. He might be top 5 centre backs in the league. I'm not even capping.
In the league.
Yeah.
All right, I can't. Yeah, I'll give him.
You got Thiago Silva, Varane, Van Dijk, Rudiger. Maybe he's come on last couple of weeks.
You got Ruben Diaz as well.
Yeah, he's in there. He's definitely in there. But I mean, for me, Matip's clearing the pool. If you ask me, man, that's an easy one.
I like Laporte though, man. I don't think it's as simple as that. But Matip's been good this season. Also, remember he's always like a second away from an injury, so.
Allow it. Make sure you're touching mid when you're talking fuckeries on Matip like that, man. He's played more minutes than he's played in all the last season already. Mad. Big up, Joe. But he's definitely right-sided centre back. He's got that on lock.
Right. Let's move on. Maguire.
What are we saying?
We're near this conversation.
Bro, let's not.
I think I want to state a case for Varane.
Quickly, do you want me to read out the stats from the season? I got them just quickly. I can run through them quickly. So we've got 8 appearances Van Dijk, 5 Varane, no goals, 1 assist each, 5 clean sheets for Van Dijk, 1 clean sheet for Varane, and then we got blocks 5, interceptions 5 for Van Dijk. Varane's got 2 and 3. Varane's got 8 tackles. Van Dijk's got 4 tackles. Van Dijk's got 30 clearances.
Van Dijk said he made 4 tackles in 5 games.
Yeah. Bro, you don't need to, man. You don't need to. What?
No, look,
So,
I think for me, yeah,
he's best. But go on, state your case.
Varane's come into our team, and he's without a doubt added a lot more just calmness at the back. And
you kept one clean sheet.
and I've realized now that it's all this fucking fraud Harry Maguire's fault, bruv. He's the one that's holding us back. He is the anchor at the bottom, like, bruv. He's just anchoring us down, fam. We're trying to move. He's yanking on our tail, fam. He's just non-stop yanking on our tail. And I'm done with Maguire, man. Anyway, I think Varane's come in and
go on.
I think Varane's come in into a Man United team that's defense anyway, which is fucking dysfunctional as fuck. Having Wan-Bissaka on his right hand side has not really been the Wan-Bissaka of old. Obviously, he's got his injury now, so I think his importance since he's been out of the team as well. We've dropped points to Leicester. I think he's massive for Man United, and I think he's long term going to be a very, very good signing. It's one of those ones where, like, right now, he probably feels like really far away from like the last time he played for Man United, just because he's gone and won the Nations League with France, even though he got injured in the final. And yeah, we've not seen him since the Villa game. I personally think that he's probably up there, the best defender of the last decade or whatever, and he's only 28. He's won everything. I think long term he's going to be a massive player for us. I think I appreciate that he's probably not going to win it ahead of Van Dijk in this debate, purely because I think he's not. He's obviously been injured, and I'd have been shit since our last win against Newcastle or Wolves. I can't remember, but yeah, we've been poor. But I think Varane is one of them players that you really can see the class. So I think he deserves a special shout out because since he's come in, he's got an assist, like you said. He's just looks comfortable in the ball, can spray the ball right and left, and I think you look a better team when he's in it, which seems like a bit of a cut and dry statement, a bit obvious, but he's got. Yeah, we can't go back to Maguire and Lindelof.
For real, I hear that. Also, it's closer than you think, because I think all Liverpool fans will say that Van Dijk's not quite back to. He's not quite back to his level, his peak level yet. There's a couple hairy moments here and there. Obviously, I think it was at the Watford game where he fucking duppied my man, headed it over, knocked over his head with his head, and just carried on about his business. He's still got the flashes of the old Van Dijk, but Griezmann put him in a little zubi last night. That was a bit techie.
I think
Varane's been a couple times.
If we're being fair, Varane's got to get it.
The only thing is, for me, I don't like to look at stats too much, but I think when you're looking at defense, keeper and back four, I think there's a bigger argument for stats, like really have a weighting argument. Like if you're part of a back four who's keeping 5 clean sheets out of 8, then I think you need to put a bit of respect on you, especially at the back as well. Him and Matip are defending 1v1. Our fullbacks are getting high and wide. Our midfielders are pressing. Strikers are doing their thing as well. So I think we need to put even extra respect on them two, the brothers of destruction, as I like to call them, Matip and Van Dijk. For me, that's my parents. But I can hear Varane.
Yeah, I think for Varane, it's not if we were a bit closer to the top of the table and he didn't get that injury, I think it's an easier case to make. But yeah, I mean it's hard to argue. I think Matip, Van Dijk's fair. But now let's make it on to.
For some reason, this is always the one we argue. I don't know why we always come back to this argument. You like to just at Robertson for no reason. I see there's a couple of you Man United fans. Okay, for some reason, he's one of them players. Just quickly, he's one of them Liverpool players who United fans hate. I see you man on Twitter. Yeah, Harry Adams. Yeah, I'm calling you out. Yeah, Callum McDonald as well. I know you man like to just shit on Robertson for no reason. You man think he's like sneaky or whatever, but I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's last season.
Why, man. He's a good old fashioned shit.
I think it's because last season as well, though, because Shaw came on leaps and bounds. I feel like that was an argument. That was like a little target area for you United, man, to be like, yeah, we've got the best player in the league in this position, but you can't really say that for anywhere else.
You were saying that the Euros is the best in the world. So
who said that? About who? Bro, find the receipt before you start talking slander on my name.
You said it, bro. You saying about Harry Maguire as well. You said about Harry Maguire.
I said Harry Maguire is the best centre back in the world. That's so much cap. You're chatting shit.
But yeah, go on. I think for me, I was just going to say with Luke Shaw, and Robertson. The reason why I'm going so hard on Luke Shaw is purely because when I was getting told about why Luke Shaw was shit, or like why Luke Shaw hadn't really developed in so long, all this and this and this and this and this. The issue I had was like we're measuring left backs like they're fucking wingers. Like we're saying goals and assists. I was like, well, they've set a bar that's been
they fullback though.
But they set a bar that is so incredibly high and hard to reach. They're like, now Robertson's calmed down. He's been like,
broke his own record.
But just talking generally, it's not even just about them. But now we're starting to see Robertson struggling to keep up with his own numbers, and maybe we've seen the best.
Yeah.
And my point always was that for me, getting those numbers is a plus, but you got to be a good defender at the end of the day. And Luke Shaw has always been.
The thing is though, with Robbo though.
Now Robertson's not contributing going forward, so I think. For me, I'd rather have Luke Shaw. I think Luke Shaw's now contributing going forward a bit more as well, and he's got the solid base.
Not this. I think this season,
Robertson's
I can't even front.
Well.
I can't even front. This season, they've both been kind of like.
Luke Shaw's been injured as well.
I can even put a case in. You know what? I can even put a case in for fucking Tsimikas, because Tsimikas has played, I think, the same amount of games as. Listen, he played the same amount of games as Robertson, and he's been leveled when he played for us. If you ask Liverpool fans, they'll tell you now like the gap between the two. Obviously, Robbo is still like number one left back, but the gap between the two is like it's not much. So
say no more. That's your thing.
The only reason I'm not hearing Shaw is because he's been so shit. If he was shit on a normal season, he's not been good, man. He's not been good.
He's been injured.
If he'd had a normal season, then I'd be like, you know what, I'll stick him in. I don't really feel.
But Robertson's not done enough for me to overtake Luke Shaw.
They've both been injured.
After that, though, what's he done to overtake Luke Shaw?
I think they've both got one assist each. Like it's really splitting hairs. But I think Luke Shaw's not been good at all, man.
I think Luke Shaw's got the crown right now as the best left back in the world. Robertson's not done enough to get it. Robertson's not done enough to get it.
That's very strong, bro. That's very, very strong. And
I mean,
if we're talking about the crown, yeah. Robbo had a credit in the bank from like 3 years.
Yeah, he lost it though. He lost it last season.
Can't just come in one season and take his.
He lost it. He lost it last season. He ain't done anything to regain it. He ain't done anything to regain it.
Robertson's going in.
What's he done though, bro? I've been watching. I watched Match of the Day. He was shit, bro. He didn't do anything.
3 years of Robertson being like a cut above every man in the league, bar Cancelo, maybe. That's it. That's the only one he can really chat to.
Where's Robertson been though? Where's his numbers at? Where's these?
You know what? I'd rather see Tsimikas in there. You know, I'm not having Shaw in there at all.
We're not having a full. We're not having a full level Liverpool defense, so it's gonna have to be Shaw.
Wait, did we put Thingy in it? We put Matip. You know what? All right, cool.
Robertson's not getting ahead of Luke Shaw, so I put a foot down.
I just think that Alisson was a goal. You know what? All right, cool. But let me just tell you this is a default thing. This is because neither of them have been like particularly good this season.
But but Robertson shouldn't be ahead of Luke Shaw. He's done nothing to get ahead of him.
Bro, neither of them. They're both.
Yeah, Luke Shaw was to blame for that Everton goal as well. Like there's been things that I can criticize him for, but Robertson's not. He's not surpassed Luke. Luke's got a lot of credit. If we're talking about the last season, I think Luke Shaw's set the bar, and I think they've both been shit. So they cancel each other out.
Listen. Only because of what you said about us not having a full back five at Liverpool, man, you can have Shaw in it. But just know, I'm not really on this Luke Shaw over Robertson.
The king is. You don't. The king doesn't surrender his crown like that.
That is it.
Not surrender his crown. All right, okay, cool. Let's move on to
midfield. Yeah. Well, so we agreed on a 4-2-3-1 in it, just because.
Yeah. Pogba, Firmino.
We've not really had a pattern midfield this season. You mentioned Harvey Elliott probably would have got a shout in, over a couple man, but obviously got injured. Navigator's been doing things with the highlight reel, but other than that, it's not enough in it. I think he's just started 4 games in a row for us, and I wouldn't be surprised if that's the first time he's done that in his 3-4 year career with us. Not yet, Naby. But listen, we're going Pogba and Firmino in it.
Yeah, I feel that.
That's got to be the base.
I think that's the basis of a scary.
Have you had Firmino or have we had Pogba? That midfield's looking nice, boy.
Well, all we need is a defensive midfielder. It's fucking pissing.
I will say this: Pogba has been eating off them first 2 games a little bit. because he's
Big
got
time,
what,
big
7
time, big
assists.
time, big time. He
Yeah,
got
he's
moved.
done since
He
like
got moved off the wing.
free him, bro. Free him up. Free him up.
No, it's not.
Or
No,
lock him up. It should be
you
lock him up.
can't
It should be
free
lock
him
him up.
up until you
Put
get
him
a
back. Put him back in the
defensive.
wing. Put him back in the wing, innit? But anyway, yeah, I think he got to just kind of. Is anyone else kind of?
Why not Henderson? Why not Henderson in your opinion? I don't think.
You know what? If it's a free man, if it was like a 3-man midfield, I could put Henderson in as one of the eights. But
We can't though. We can't put a free. We can't do a 3-man midfield.
no, only because I can't say we've had a settled midfielder. I can be like, boom, this is it. This is our. See, like a couple of seasons ago, it was Ronaldo, Fabinho, Genie. No, well, but what am I saying? Ronaldo, Fabinho, Hendo. They were just all functional, doing their business. But yeah, I've not really had that this season. Thiago was doing well, got injured again. It's a bit peak.
Yeah, but you can't. But when we're talking about we've got the best number 10 in the world here. You can't play a 3-man midfield.
Number 10, hype man. Number 10. That is your problem because you've got the best number 10 in the world. You might have stuck.
Well, don't. No, this is.
In a
I'm
time
saving
warp
this. I'm
doing
saving this. Don't say this now. I'm saving this for Friday. I'm saving that.
What are you saying?
The midfield
Best
team.
number 10. Anyway,
No, just the midfield.
anyway.
Just what we were talking. You see, what we were talking about earlier about Donny, just like mixing it up in midfield.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck it, I'll just say it. Look, so what I was saying earlier, guys, for your benefit, for the people joining in, I was just a bit like, I can't believe that this is our best midfield. Like this is.
Bro,
I need a second opinion on our midfield because I can't believe that McFred is our best. And we're playing McFred again in 10 minutes. We've got McFred starting against Atalanta. Like I can't believe that McFred are our best midfielder. When we've got Pogba, Bruno, Donny, Matic. Like we can't be playing. They can't be our best solution. Do you know what I mean? I was like, why can't we? Because and then we realised it's either Pogba and Bruno are the problems. Pogba and Bruno are the problems because Pogba needs a defensive midfielder to play next to him if he's going to play in a 2, and Bruno, if he's playing, means that Pogba can't be playing in that 10 position, or Pogba's got to play a bit more of a disciplined role because you're not going to play. We haven't got that defensive midfielder that can hold it down. Matic can, but apparently he's too old for that shit. Do you know what I mean? So
this is different. It comes back to, you know what? This is where I hear you. Where I say it comes back to the DM because if you look at City, for example, they basically play 4-1-4-1 or whatever, 4-3-3. But they play with one DM. But their 2 8s are mad attacking. It'll be either De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, Foden, Gundogan. Well, Gundogan's been injured, so that's as attacking as it gets in terms of like getting 2 8s and a number 6 in there. So it is a bit mad. And for me, that's where you can really say it comes partly on the DM thing, but also on the coaching as well. I think a coach could get Matic to play more games than he's playing, or get Scott to be able to fill in. But
I don't know. Matic's injury records with dodgy anyway. But look, Matic. We'll dig into this conundrum in a bit more detail. It definitely isn't going
also
anywhere.
Comments as well. Let us know in the comments if you what you think of.
What are your teams? Yeah, let us know your teams in the comments. Please get in there. Give us a like. Subscribe if you're new as well. Little midway through the team, we're gonna drop in a little bit sauce for you. But now we're moving it on. We've had 7 players. Now we're looking at the final 4 in the 4-2-3-1. That is the left winger, the number 10, the right winger, and the striker. Ishmael, remind us again who you gone for.
So obviously I went Bruno by default. You know what? I could even have put a little Curtis Jones in there as well if he didn't get injured because my man, he was sourcing it up before he
on the left?
Before he got injured. So no, and if I was doing a 3-man midfield. But anyway. So I'm saying Bruno 10, left wing. It's got to be Sadio Mane, and you know for a fact how much he's been frustrating, man, this season, bro. I've been getting onto him. I've been saying some wild shit. Big up Monts as well from Big Six Bands because he's another one who we kind of ride together on the Mane suspects train. But you can't argue 5 goals this season. He's been hella frustrating, but he's starting to come back to some sort of form as well. He's starting to beat his man, starting to like keep the ball within 5 yards of him when he's dribbling. So like, listen, the Mane remontada is coming slowly. And then on the right, who else, bro? You know what? I might even let you speak on Salah for a bit, but yeah, I'm saying Salah up front, Salah on the right, sorry, and then up front.
You're longing this out, but Ishmael, what Ishmael's trying to say here is Bobby Firmino is his choice of number 9. When you have the
Do
likes
we
of
start? No. Let's do left wing
Greenwood
first. Because you were trying
and
to
Cristiano
tell me.
Ronaldo not even in the team.
Let's go back to the left for a second.
Surely, if you're playing Firmino up front, surely Ronaldo's going on the left hand side ahead of man. Like, it's just like this doesn't make any sense. To not have Ronaldo in that front three.
This is not 2014. But this is not 2014. When was the last time Ronaldo played on the left? And
if you watch him play, he occupies the left wing a lot. It's habit. That's the way he is.
But you're not asking my man to play left wing.
His man on the pitch when he plays a lot of the time.
Listen.
Anyway, my point about Ronaldo is, this guy is the greatest of all time.
He's not my goat. He's not my goat.
What are you smoking? What are you smoking? Listen, what are you smoking over there?
So watch what I'm smoking.
For you to be believing that Bobby Firmino, Mr. Bobby can't score, can barely score a goal, scores a hat trick against Watford, and now he's the best number 9 out of both teams. When we got Mason Greenwood and Cristiano Ronaldo not making it in there.
Let me just get this in there. Jota's hard done by because he's been
alright. Jota shouldn't even be in the conversation. Listen, look, we're not wasting time here, Ishmael.
You lot hate
distraction tactics. Answer your question. How can you leave out Mason Greenwood and Cristiano Ronaldo from that front three?
Bro, listen, let's keep this 100. Yeah, you know that I'm a little Greenwood fanboy. It pains me to say it, but the guy for me, the left foot thing is too sexy, man. It's way too sexy. Like, I love Greenwood. I'm not even ashamed to say it either. But you can't get in on that right wing, bro.
Cool. But he scored more Premier League goals than Firmino has. Like,
alright, Firmino, yeah. Has he? Firmino's got 4. So he's got.
So Mason, bruv. Mason's a better goal scorer.
Say nothing. Up front though, it's between Bobby and Ronaldo.
That's what I'm trying to say. I'm saying my point is, that Mason gets in ahead of Firmino in my head. Mason, if we're trying to look at
between Mason and Firmino, but we're not.
If Ronaldo's not there, Mason's there.
Go on.
If Ronaldo's not in that team,
what you're saying? Okay, I can hear that.
For me, anyway, in my thinking, I think you got to be playing Mason if you're not playing Ronaldo. Firmino don't even get a shout.
If I'm playing my team, I'll probably have Greenwood up front. I'll probably have Greenwood, Salah on the right, Mane on the left, as my front three.
You're smoking some fucking.
I'm not putting Ronaldo in my team, bro. If I'm actually thinking this is not FIFA or like fantasy football, I want this team to actually do something on the pitch. Yeah, I've gone for.
Who's the best number 9 though? Who we do the combined 11?
In my team, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going Mason. Money Mace. Get him in the team now. Get him in the team right now. Yeah, number 9, Money Mace. Let's go. Let's do this. Mason, Mane, Salah. What are you telling me?
All right, cool. Rashford, Ronaldo, with Greenwood.
Well, you can't put no Liverpool players in there.
Well, it seems like what you're trying to do is not put any Man United players in.
I'll put Greenwood up top. I can hear that conversation more than I can hear flipping Ronaldo in
We
there.
got to wrap this up quickly, So we got. We're not leaving until we sort this out.
I'm spitting facts. Listen, if I actually want my team to play, I want fluidity in there. I want someone to press from the front. Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo, least press and actions of any forward in the league this season. Yeah,
I'm saying this. Have you never heard of Anthony Martial before? My man, Dimitar Berbatov. That man didn't press.
Who's Martial from? Who's Martial? Let's say that. This is
Martial, my right hand, a striker.
This is serious conversations we're having right now. I want someone up there who can get in from behind, who can start attack, who can start attacks, who can be front footed, who can press well. And I want a bit of energy in there. I want Greenwood. Fuck it, I'm going Greenwood. Greenwood.
Okay, cool. Put Greenwood in there, bro. I'm not complaining. It's fine. Put Greenwood in there. Rashford's getting on the left, or Ronaldo's on the left. Mane's not even getting a chance, bro. Mane's not got a chance. Mane's not got a chance here, lad.
Do you know? I can't tell you how much you're forcing it by putting Ronaldo on the left wing. Like we ain't seen that since flipping Benzema, Bale, and Ronaldo. What they call BRB? Is that their thing? What are they called? Whatever it is. But I'm not hearing Ronaldo on the left. BBC, that's it. I'm not hearing Ronaldo on the left wing. No chance at all. Mane starts. If we're talking real, Mane starts on the left. That's done. Salah on the right. That's no conversation.
It's not just done. I'm saying, look, Rashford in that little 20-minute cameo
what the score
He showed
more
more
than
than
5 goals this season.
he saw.
Allow
He
it.
showed me more
Allow
than what Mane was showing.
Allow it.
Mane with his receding hairline, he's not got it.
Hey, why are you bringing Trims into it?
No, okay, cool.
That's a
All right, fine. Look.
disrespect.
All right, okay. So what are we agreeing on? What? So it's Salah, Fernandez,
All right,
Mane,
let's go. Right.
Greenwood.
Salah and Bruno is done. That's done and dusted, isn't it? For me, Mane's got to be on the left. 5 Premier League goals this season. He's been a threat, even though his finishing's been fucking.
Mane doesn't have to be on the left. I'd rather put Pogba on the left. He's been more effective. 7 assists.
Well, so who's going flipping? Who's
Fred.
going in the DM?
Stick Fred in there.
Look it off. What? So you could.
The game's about to
you
start
know
in
what,
2 seconds. You got to
I
decide.
swear, it's not 8 o'clock. It's not 8 o'clock kickoff.
Oh wait, it's 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I just got the notification. 8 o'clock. Cool, we got time. Go. Take it. Chill, bro. Chill.
Bruv, I can't hear Pogba on the left. Like if we're being serious, because obviously the midfield is slacking seriously. But who you putting in there? What, Hendo, Fabinho? I just feel like I don't want to put. I don't
like it. I think the left midfield. I can accept Mane because Rashi's just come back. But
bro, my man's played. What was he actually? He came in for like the last 20 or something, didn't it?
20 minutes. Yeah, 68 minutes.
Let's not.
Okay, cool. All right, but now the question is, are we really not putting the goat in this combined 11? Like, let's take a look at that team.
Can you just specify it's your goat? It's not my goat. Yeah, to
me,
the
greatest of all time. Okay, fine. Are we really not putting the greatest Champions League goal scorer and record performance holder not in our combined 11?
If you're talking this season,
the greatest Champions League scorer of all time.
You know what? All right,
he's the goat, bruv. He's the goat.
Cool. You know what? We'll put Ronaldo in there for pens, and we'll stick Salah. You know what? Not even, because Salah's telling me. I tried to keep it straight face. I was wheeling that one up for a while. I can deal with that. I can deal with that. Salah's missed a pen this season as well. Salah and Bruno both missed pens this season. So listen, we'll put the Curry goat in for the pens, and then there's got to be. We got our team. Salah out wide, man.
So this is our team then. Combined Liverpool and Manchester United lineup. We have in goal number 1 or 31.
Yeah.
Number 1.
Two. Alisson. 1-1-1.
Alisson Becker. And at right back we have number 66 Trent.
Hey!
And at right centre back we have Joel Matip. And then we got Virgil van Dijk next to him. And to crown off our defence, we have the king, the greatest left back of all time, Luke Shaw.
Right, so
then we got Fabinho in the defence in the double pivot, and then we've got probably one of the scariest attacks I've ever seen. We've got Salah, Fernandez, Mane, and Ronaldo up front.
Thing is, though,
I'm happy with that.
As much as that front four is scary, if they're all having an off day, they're some of the most frustrating players to watch in the league, hands down.
But on current form, that's what we got. That's what we're working with. Only changes I could possibly suggest would be Rashford on the left for Mane, Greenwood possibly up front for Ronaldo if you need a sub. Johnny maybe. We've got Henderson for Fabinho.
Who?
Johnny. Oh, this is me, manager. Not this is. We're the managers here. This is us. Who would manage our team? Ollie or Klopp? No, we're the managers though. We are.
But who would manage that team? Ollie or Klopp? That's just for the record.
It depends if the players need some first-hand experience of what it takes to be great.
Or what? Or managerial
in the trenches when they're like, Jurgen, I can't get around I can't get a front post. I can't make myself a yard. And he's like, look at the ball and then you go the other way. Like some weird fucking Berghain sort of tactics, bruv.
Wait, if you want to know how to, you're gonna crack up when you see this. It's funny, bro. I can't even remember what I was gonna say.
It's right. I mean, you know what? That's it. We got a fucking lot of content coming, guys. So I hope you lot are happy and you're tuned in.
Stay tuned.
Got some fucking sick shit coming.
That's mad.
Yeah, man, people. That is our combined 11. We'll be posting a little graphic of it on our Instagram page when this comes out. So keep an eye on that. Let us know what you think. Jump in the comments. Let us know what your combined 11s are. If we fucked it up or if Ishmael's fucked it up, let us know. And we'll make amends anyway. But yeah, man, that was a good one, Ishmael. It was probably a bit more civilized than I thought.
Wait, listen, yeah, I'm like I said before, a madness could happen on Sunday. So I'm keeping
between your legs,
small. But see if you get the dub. You better not turn up to Monday Night Wonderfall. That's what I'm saying. You best not turn up.
Always turn up, bruv. I've got to change the kit. I've got to change the kit. Ready for it.
You best not turn up, fam. You best not turn up. But yeah, listen, people, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, all that shit. Yeah, let us know what you think. Drop your combined 11 in the comments as well. I know there's going to be some angry fans from both sides, but listen, we try to keep it civilized. Try to keep it fair. Bobby, Firmino, I'm sorry, my bro. I tried to ride out for you, but not today, bro. Not today.
Anyway, you're out, bro. Yeah, guys, keep your eyes peeled. All I'm gonna say, keep your eyes peeled. Got a lot of content. This is like Christmas Day over at Weird and Wonderful. Christmas week, we're cooking, we're bubbling.
At least twice a year.
Yeah, we got everything. Just be prepared. Be prepared. But anyway, guys, thank you for joining. Ishmael's been fun as always, and yeah, guys, we'll be back very shortly. Peace.